Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This week we are going to work with the Painted Lavender bundle. It's snowing and continues to snow here in Edmonton, so I thought I'd bring back some summer memories and pull out the Painted Lavender set. So we are going to work on this card here today. I was working on a quilt called 9 Easy Pieces by Mountain Peak Creations, and this is what has inspired the card for today. So it is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of crumb cake with a 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of cardstock underneath. This is Gorgeous Grape, and I've used Pretty Peacock on this one, and just a standard card base in crumb cake. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces. I've already kind of fit them out. They're all scrap pieces, but I've cut them to fit. And I'm just going to adhere them to the base. This is all from the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. And I've left just that smidge of a margin all the way around. So I'm just going to put those down. And then I'm going to run it all through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss with the Distressed Tile 3D folder. So these are all designed to have just that tiny, tiny border around them. And then we're just going to build the card. The greeting, the celebrate here, is from the Wanted to Say dies, because there's no greetings with this stamp set. It's just images. So I needed to pull a greeting in from somewhere else. And sorry, I'm out of frame there. I've just pushed it up into frame. So in this example, I used a Pretty Peacock base and Pretty Peacock on the words. And here I've got the Gorgeous Grape base, and I've used the Gorgeous Grape words. And you can let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. So I'm just fitting these pieces in, again, leaving that tiny, tiny, tiny margin. And as I say, I've kind of pre-worked this, so I knew that they would fit, but it uses up some scraps nicely. And there we go. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to run it through the Distressed Tile folder. I wanted something that was as close as possible to a quilting pattern on it, and this is very similar to one of my favorite, which is Breath of the Gods, and it's a pentagram or pantograph style quilting pattern. So it does all the top stitching, shows you the pattern for the top stitching. So there we've got our finished piece now. And what this does too is it helps really sync the papers together and gives us that gorgeous, gorgeous look of depth. So I'm going to take my 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of Gorgeous Grape, and I am going to adhere this to the base. Again, it's going to have a super narrow margin on it. You can cut the middle out of this if you want to save paper. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But there we go. I'm just going to lay that down, and now I'm dimensionalizing this piece onto the card base. I just wanted that extra little bit of lift, so I'm just going to pop the dimensionals on, and then we can just adhere it to the front. And there you go. And I have to say, even a full week after Paper Pumpkin, people are still viewing and commenting. Paper Pumpkin is one of my favorite series of videos to do, and it seems to be all of your favorite as well. Lots and lots of comments and suggestions and ideas, so thank you for that. We're going to line that up equal distance top, bottom, and side, and then when we lay it down, it's equal all the way around, and it gives that really multi-dimensioned layer there. So to build this, I did the Celebrate with the detail die, and I cut it on adhesive backed paper. I did the adhesive backing on it, and for the sprigs. These are dies from the set. So we've got our frond, it almost looks like rosemary, and then we've got our two skinny ones. And what I've done is I've just put adhesive dots on the back of these, and I'm just going to take my piercing tool and just roll this one in a bit because it extends over. And I know that I want it to go kind of across here like this. So I'm just going to tap that down. And same with this, I've got adhesive back, or adhesive backing. I've got adhesive dots. There we go. And I'm just going to roll this one because it does extend over just a little bit. That's the beautiful thing about these adhesive dots, is you can just manipulate them how you like. And I'm just going to pop this one kind of in here like this. And then this one has got a couple of the adhesive dots on it as well. Peel those off like that. And just roll that piece in like that. There we go. And then we're just going to, I'm going to see if I can just slide this under here so we've got just a little bit of depth. There we go, like that. Then we're going to dimensionalize the Celebrate. And I'm just going to put few of these pieces on, and then I need like a super skinny piece for on the C there. So I'm just going to trim off an edge here. There we go. And take the backing paper off there, and we're just going to just put it along the edge of the C, and then we're going to peel our backings off. And I've got some of the purple shimmer gems that I'm going to just add just a little bit of bling, just adds that little bit of interest. We're just going to pop this down over here like this. You can see the bottom of the stems, that's okay. You can trim them off if you want, like I can just come in and just come in underneath and just snip it off so you don't see it so much. That's fine, or you can leave it. It's all up to you. It's how you want to design your card. And then we're just going to add some bling. Just helps kind of center the eye around where we want it to be looking. And we want it to be looking around the word Celebrate on this one. So we've got the two versions. We've got the one on the Pretty Peacock base with the greeting, and then we've got it on the Gorgeous Grape base with the greeting. And honestly, I'm almost feeling the Pretty Peacock. I think it jumps out a little bit more. If I had put this piece up here, I think it would probably be the Gorgeous Grape. But you let me know in the comments which ones you prefer, and let's create together again soon.